Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sam McCall expressed gratitude to Elizabeth Baldwin for setting up Danny Morgan's volunteer work and asked for advice because Danny was quieter than Jason Morgan, according to the General Hospital spoilers for Friday, February 23. Liz said that asking Danny about a similar event could help him open up. As it made her feel closer to Jason, Sam took Danny to the footbridge rather than immediately taking him home. Danny revealed that his friend's father was returning following a 2-year stint abroad. Since Danny still missed his own father, it made him feel as though he had no one to relate to, but Sam assured him that he could always be honest with her. Sam appeared worried when Danny abruptly clammed up again and demanded to go home. Gregory Chase persuaded Tracy Quartermaine to join them when he was out to dinner with Harrison Chase and Hamilton Finn. After Gregory dropped his fork, Tracy subtly gave him his own, and she proceeded to powder her nose rather than respond to inquiries about the wedding +1. Tracy pretended that it had slipped her memory and wasn't significant when Gregory finally tried to find out what she truly intended to say to him during her previous visit to the invader. Christina Corinthos Davis was 14 weeks along when she had her ultrasound session at GH. Thus, Dr. Navarro was able to determine the gender of the unborn child. When Christina expressed her curiosity, TJ Ashford and Molly Lansing Davis put a stop to it, since they wanted it to remain a surprise. Christina became overwhelmed over the baby's heartbeat after she apologized and acknowledged that it was their decision. Afterwards, TJ and Molly discussed how strange it was that Christina had suddenly shown her interest in the baby's gender. TJ was worried, but Molly persuaded him that Christina's investment in and compassion for the child was a positive thing. Since Christina was no longer in the danger zone for the first trimester, Molly and TJ were excited to share the wonderful news. Christina talked candidly in Blaze's suite about how hearing the baby's heartbeat created a sense of reality. Since she seemed to be claiming the infant as her own at the time, Christina also brought up the gender controversy. Christina was reassured by Blaze that everything she was experiencing was normal and healthy because the baby was now a part of her. After their relationship took a hot turn, Blaze invited Christina to spend the night. After Christina and Blaze got passionate and undressed, they embraced. He barged into Sonny Corinthos' penthouse and told Ava Jerome that Selena Wu's guard had given a clue. Lai added that the individual following Sonny went by the name Stone. There was some discussion regarding Ava's recent struggles with memories of Kiki Jerome, because Sonny felt that someone was exploiting Stone's memory to intimidate him. Stone's name served as a constant reminder to Sonny of all the people he had failed to save over the years. Lai was going to notify Stone's guy about a covert meeting, so Sonny said he was setting her up for a trap. It would appear to be a simple ambush in a remote area, but in reality, it would be a setup for the shooter. Ava proposed that Sonny should keep her after he discussed all the betrayals in his life. Ava reminded out that Avery Corinthos could rely on both of them, but Sonny eventually behaved as though you could only ever trust yourself. Sonny took off his wedding band and set it on the mantle once he was alone himself. John Jagger Cates, Anna Devane, and Don Falconeri quarreled at Pentonville until Cyrus Renault's advancement cut them off. Cyrus was on the verge of persuading Philip O'Neill to acknowledge that he had threatened him with a life sentence. Regretfully, Heather Weber interrupted to denounce Cyrus as a scammer. Heather pretended as though her young girl had died because of Cyrus and held him responsible for Esmond Prince's demise. Heather pretended that whatever O'Neill said him was as good as her informing the mayor directly after pointing out that Laura Collins was Cyrus' sister. Before being taken away from Cyrus by guards, Heather engaged him in physical combat. Cyrus was able to speak in hushed tones with O'Neill as a result of all the commotion. After all the hullabaloo about Heather, law enforcement was unable to hear Cyrus anymore, so John insisted on revealing the operation and hurried in with Dante and Anna. Cyrus pretended that the wire must have been tampered with during his altercation with Heather. but he acknowledged that when the guards were away, he had a highly insightful conversation with O'Neill. It was clear that Cyrus was threatening O'Neill, who acknowledged that he was still afraid this mysterious stranger would find him. Cyrus claimed that because the man was a ghost, he was untouchable. O'Neill claimed that because he was deceased, the person they were all searching for didn't exist. Don't miss any of our updates, as General Hospital spoilers indicate that the plot will only get more complex. Please make CDL your go-to source for exciting General Hospital news, updates, and teasers. According to Monday, February 26 General Hospital spoilers, Damian Spinelli will wonder why Maxie Jones is attempting to leave the house so early. Maxie will give an excuse about work, so Spinelli will say he's glad the early start isn't because she's trying to avoid him. It will appear from their facial expressions that Maxie and Spinelli are both aware of how much she is actually avoiding him. There will be some discomfort after the kiss that Spinelli planted, but Maxie will eventually get back in touch with him. In relation to connecting, Blaze and Christina Corinthos Davis have been doing a lot of it in Blaze's suite. Blaze will talk about repaying the favor as they cuddle in bed following their intense night together. Christina will soon stay beneath the covers while Blaze takes a shower. Someone will enter Blaze's room and start a ruckus by the time she comes out, most likely still dressed in her robe. Natalia Rogers Ramirez will see Christina in her daughter's bed when Blaze's mother arrives early and demand an explanation. Drew Kane will hook up with Curtis Ashford at the boxing gym. Curtis still thinks of Nina as a friend. Therefore, he and Drew might have to stay away from the subject. Alternatively, Curtis might offer some relationship guidance and talk about how he resolved conflicts with Portia Robinson. Drew may have a strategy to mend his relationship with Carly Spencer following their recent altercation, if he decides that perhaps he should do the same thing for her. When John Jagger Cates starts pressuring Carly for details about Sonny Corinthos and his plans for dealing with the growing threat, she will stop him. Carly will let John know that he is wasting his time and will once more prove her devotion to Sonny. Carly will never trust John in his relationship. Nina Corinthos will turn to Ava Jerome at the gallery if she needs help. Nina might advise Ava to help Sonny forgive him, but if Ava pushes too hard, she might disturb the delicate balance of her own relationship with Sonny. So you and Sonny are dating now? In the G8 preview video from Monday, Nina asks. If Ava notices Sonny's removed wedding ring and fills Nina on, she might also break the terrible news. Otherwise, Ava might reassure Nina that it's all platonic. Once they're back with Sonny, he'll find Spinelli and provide updates on a task he needs completed. Watch out for all the exciting drama that lies ahead, since General Hospital spoilers indicate that this should connect to the trap that Sonny and Selena Wu, Lydia Look, are constructing. Make CDL your go-to source for General Hospital information, as we will have more fantastic spoilers, news, and updates. According to General Hospital teasers, Nina Corinthos recently pitched Gregory Chase and Alexis Davis on her intentions to increase revenue and concentrate on expansion at the Invader. While Nina was obsessed with the idea of starting a gossip column, Alexis was keen to uphold the newspaper's credibility. Alexis quickly surmised that Nina had already employed someone. Thus, it appears that serious problems is about to break out. Even though Alexis is hoping Gregory might think of something different, so they can convince Nina to reject this idea, Nina might not back down. It's obvious that Nina wants to discredit Drew Kane and Carly Spencer in order to forward her own goal. Nina's plan may depend heavily on this mysterious gossip columnist, but Drew and Carly might not be the only ones impacted. Nina can't let the column to be solely focused on disparaging Carly and Drew after all. The gossip columnist could cause trouble in Port Charles, since there will need to be more enticing tales with dubious angles. This column might become the talk of the town, and not in a way that would be good for Nina's standing at PC. Fans of GH are aware that Nina can occasionally be a pariah, so depending on who she irritates, this might make things worse. If Nina harms the reputations of those who matter to Sonny Corinthos, he will undoubtedly take offense, which might be a setback for Nina's reunion efforts. Another issue is Willow Corinto's response, which is certain to be unfavorable given that Nanny uses the invader to target Drew and Carly. Willow is connected to a lot of other PC residents, therefore Nina's shady gossip column behavior might be additional damaging to her. If this issue with the gossip columnist gets out of hand, would an angry Willow fight back? Thanks for watching if you like this video. So please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.